Everybody, this is Miss Florida Hot Picks here. Just wanted to share with you an update for Pick 3 Michigan. Um, I'm looking deeply at this 317 rundown, and I love Michigan, especially corresponding with a lot of our predictions with the membership here. So I wanted to share just an update. Hopefully a few tips will help out when you're selecting numbers. I want to share with you the very first example. We're actually going to go back to June 7th. Okay. June 7th, there was a hit of 785 in the evening. Now, if you're new here, maybe you don't understand how to put the rundowns together. They're very simple. You're going to add each of these numbers down the columns. So our last hit was 785. I'm going to add 3 all the way down that first column. So 3 plus 7 is 10. Okay, for our 2-digit numbers, only use your ones, place your 0. Okay, 0 plus 3 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 3 is 9, 9 plus 3 is 12, use your 2, 2 plus 3 is 5, 5 plus 3 is 8, 8 plus 3 is 11, use your 1 plus 3 is 4, and 4 plus 3 is 7. You know that you did it right. The number you start with will be the number you end with. Okay, then you would add 1 all the way down the second column. Okay, and 7 all the way down the third column. Now, what do you notice right away when we put the rundown together? You're going to notice some mirrors or false trip going straight across. Okay, 616, 161. I want you guys to pay attention. A lot of times for some states, this could mean that these numbers or its mirror form of number will repeat. Yeah, and it could take a minute. I mean, they don't come just right away, but something that you may want to pay attention to, especially if you're one of those players that may like to hold your numbers a little longer than others, right? You got a little bit more patience. Well, just to clarify, mirror numbers. Some people believe in them, some people don't. And it's okay if you don't, that's your business. But if you do, if you're one of those players that do believe in mirror numbers, when we're saying mirror numbers, we're saying 6 and 1 and 6 are the same. They're just opposite of each other. Okay. So with that said, all right, 0 could be a 5 or 5 could be a 0. Okay. 1 could be a 6, 6 could be a 1, 2 could be a 7, 7 could be a 2, 3 could be a 8, 8 could be a 3, 4 can be a 9, and a 9 could be a 4. Okay. All right. So with that said, I want you to pay attention to the 785. Now, when you see these, like I said, sometimes the number that played could repeat, and it actually did. This number came out 875 June 13th. Let me show you that. So it took a few days. It was like what, about 6 days, and it came 875. Okay, so pay attention. They're here. They're here, but you have to study. Okay. Another cool thing about repeats, and let me make sure I share with you another one. I thought I had another one here for you guys. No, I do. Let's take bring your attention to June 9th in the evening. Now this time there was triple zeros. Triple zeros, triple fives, right? Okay. Now, again, when I see these, sometimes, like I said, the whole number list could be hot for a couple days, depending on what your state is and how the patterns are working. Sometimes it could be an indicator that this number or a mirror version of that number may hit again. So I want you to pay attention to this 486 first. Okay, this 486 could be mirrored. Look at this. 486 can be mirrored into a 963. That's why you gotta know your mirrors, right? Those that don't believe in them, well, I don't really know what to tell you. But anyways, 486 could be mirrored 963. It also could be 936 right in this corner. When they start repeating multiple times in one area and it's already been a hit, you may want to pay close attention even to its mirror version. Okay, all right. Why? Because that 963 or that we have, it actually hit what? 369 June 12th, midday. Hit right there. Yeah, I know it takes a couple days. You have to be patient if you're one of those players. And if not, this method may not be suitable for you. Okay. But people that are trying to get it and they see that this stuff keeps popping up, I'm looking for things and patterns that keep popping back up. Okay. It may take a few days, but if you catch it, you catch it. Now, I want to show you another hit that came off of this 000. Okay. It wasn't just the 486 that mirrored itself to a 963. Whenever you guys have a triple in Michigan, pay attention. I noticed numbers on top are pretty hot too. Look at this 793. Why is that important? Because it hit as 973 when? On June 11th. Okay, it hit as 973. Yeah. So I like these. It could be multiple hits with this. You just have to pay attention. Okay. So yeah, when you're seeing false trips going straight across Michigan, think about the numbers that may be sitting on top if it's a triple. If it's a false trip, think about even or triple, think about that number either coming back as itself or its mirror number. Okay, so those are the things you want to pay attention to. Let's go to another example. June 11th. Okay, here we go. There was a hit midday 973. What do you see here? 111, 666. All right, so a couple things could have happened here and still can. 973 or one of its mirrors could come back. So you might want to keep out for that, Michigan. Another thing, pay attention to the top numbers when it comes to triples. Okay, like look at this 359. This 359 could be a 345, okay, or 304. Now you guys see why I mirror so much in the prediction list, because sometimes we want it to be perfect 359, 345, but it could be also 304. Pay attention. These are some tricky areas. Okay. Why do I say pay attention to that? 034 hit what? June 13th, midday. Okay. So these are hot. They do take their time. Okay. And you will see more patterns within these. You just have to, do your homework and pay attention. You guys have another false trip coming up. Pay attention to see if this is going to come back or its mirror version. Okay. If you start seeing triples, you may want to pay attention to see if it's going to come back or a mirror version of one of those top numbers. Okay. That's just my personal, just the way I look at them. But again, you will find more. So stick with it. Okay. Well, that was all, Michigan. I hope this is helpful for you. Definitely remember your mirror numbers, those that believe in them. Anyways, thank you guys so much for your time. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know how you're doing with it. And we'll see you guys in the next video.